Hello, friends, and thank you as always for visiting the Legend Sports Universe YouTube channel, Legend Sports Universe, where legends play forever. We come to you live from Forbes Field in Pittsburgh, where the Franchise Stars Baseball League's best team out of the gate in year 3, the Pittsburgh Pirates, undefeated at 8-0, look to complete a 4-game sweep of the visiting Chicago Cubs. The Cubs once again struggling out of the gate. They opened 0-13 in year 2. They have opened up 1-8 this time around. The offense has been non-existent for the Cubs, who have scored 14 runs over their first 9 games. Pirates will send Bill V. Swift to the mound against Bill Hands. Cubs and Pirates coming up from Forbes. There you see Bill V. Swift. Swift was knocked around a bit in his first outing, but the Pirates won it anyway. The Pirates opened up taking 3 from the Cardinals in St. Louis. Then they hosted the Brewers, took a pair from them, and now they've taken the first 3 of this 4-game set. Bill Lang steps in to lead things off for the Cubbies, batting .212 to open up the season. First pitch from Swift inside, full and foul. Our good friend Big Clue joins us. How are you, Clue? Good to see you, buddy. I hope you are having a good day, sir.
First pitch, 135.
Change up, rides inside on Lang. It's 1-1. That one is popped up, shallow center field. It's a long run. But I believe that is Jake Stenzel playing center field today, who gets there for the first out. Take a look at the Cubbies lineup. Lang, Stan Hack, and the rookie Ron Santo. Hartnett, Cavaretta, and Walt Morin. Bill Dallin, Ian Happ, and Glenn Beckert. A .541 OPS for the Cubbies to start off this season. Here's Stan Hack batting a putrid 133. Again, we're just through 9 games, but it has been a collective poor start for the Cubs. First pitch fastball on the outside. We mentioned that the Cubs have only scored 14 runs through the first 9. The Pirates have only allowed 14 runs through the first 8, but there's a shot the other way. That's going to be extra bases. Rounding second, it'll be a double into the left field corner. So Stan Hack with a 1-out double here in the top of the first. Extra base hits have been few and far between. Pretty much any hit has been few and far between for the Cubbies thus far this season. Here's the rookie, third baseman Ron Santo. Santo batting .200. We mentioned during last night's late broadcast of the A's and Yankees, several rookies have gotten off to good starts this year. Santo not one of them. He has hit a pair of homers, but still only batting .200. 1-0 the count. Swift delivers. Fastball misses up high. It's 2-0. Swift checks the runner and delivers. Fastball up high. It's 3-0 to Santo. Gabby Hartnett waits on deck. Swift checks in. Sanguian sets up inside. Swift misses his spot, misses outside, and it's a 4-pitch walk to Ron Santo. So the Cubs have a pair on here in the first. Here's Gabby Hartnett. Hartnett batting .207. Fastball misses down low. Bill V. Swift, one of the Pirates pitchers who had a fine season last year. Again, pitching historically in real life, not really a Pirates strong suit. And their pitching staff was terrible in year 1, but they pulled it together in year 2, and they're off to a fine start here in year 3. Swift, of course, pitching one of the best playoff games of last season, that epic wild card matchup against the Expos. Swift was terrific in that one, allowing 1 run over 8. Pirates ultimately losing in 12. Hartnett fouls it off. That's the game. Willie Stargell tied it in the 9th with a solo shot off Max Scherzer. sent things to extra innings before the Expos ultimately walked it off. Fastball in there for a called strike. It's 2-2. Swift looks in again to get the sign. First and second, one out, top of the first here at Forbes Field. We're just underway. There's a shot to short. This should be 2, 6, 4, 3. Bell to Mazeroski on to Beckley. Double play. And the Pirates get out of it. That was a made-to-order double play ball. We'll head to the bottom of the first. Cubs nothing. Pirates coming up. Here's Bill Hands. Hands took the loss in his first start, allowing 3 runs over 6, 7 hits, and a pair of walks. Finishing his warm-up pitches here. Again, both teams wearing 70s uniforms. Here's Jake Stenzel. Stenzel has a 13-game hitting streak. He's batting .361 here in the early going, carrying that hitting streak over from a year ago. Fastball misses outside. It's 1-0. Again, the Cubbies stunk out of the gate last year. Dug themselves a huge hole, played largely 500 ball the rest of the way. But dug such a big hole they couldn't get out of it, and they're on the verge of doing the same thing this year. 1-1 the count here as Hands works to Stenzel. Looping shot out in the right center. That's going to be extra bases going towards the gap. Stenzel runs well. It's cut off. He's going to pull at second. He makes the turn but holds up there. And Jake Stenzel has his 5th double of the early season. Driving one into the gap here to start things off for the Pirates. Good job by Bill Lang ranging over to cut that one off. That gets past. Stenzel is standing on third easily. So here's Fred Clark. Clark off to a torrid start. 448 out of the gate. Slider is in there for a call strike. Pair of homers, 5 RBIs. Clark has hit in every game this season. Oh, 0-1 pitch. Fastball misses up and away. That one is popped. Lofted out to center. We'll see if the runner tags, and he will. Lang's throw to third comes in. Not a bad throw, but no chance to get the speedy Stenzel. Who tags up and advances to third. Your Pirates lineup, there's the uniform glitch. We missed you during the offseason. Stenzel, Clark, and Stargell. Beckley, Van Slyke, and Elliott. Sanguian, Bell, and Mazeroski. The Pirates have hit .348 through the first 8 games. Here's Willie Stargell. 300, 2 homers, 5 RBIs. And delivers. Fastball misses down low. The slider away. It's 2-0. Ball there is fouled off. Ends from the set with Stenzel on third. 2-1 offering. Stargell gets a piece of it. Fouls it off. It's 2-2. Hands delivers. Stargell swung on and missed. Beautiful curve ball from Hands. Gets Stargell to swing way out in front of it, and there's 2 away. So the Cubs had 2 on in the first, and the Pirates were able to get out of it. Now Bill Hands will try to get out of a situation with a runner in scoring position. To do so, he'll have to get Jake Beckley, Pirates first baseman, batting .324. Line shot to short. Nice play. Long throw. He'll get him. Nicely done. Bill Dallin with the play in the hole. That's a nice play by Bill Dallin. So both teams threaten. Both teams are turned aside. We'll head to the top of the second here at Forbes Field. Cubs and Pirates are scoreless. In steps first baseman Phil Cavaretta, 241, no homers, 1 RBI.
Number 44.
Swift winds and fires. Cavaretta skies it to right. That'll be an easy play, though. Put away for the first out.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 43.
So Clark puts that one away. Here's Walt Morin, 214, a solo home run, the only production out of Morin to this point. And Cubs just have not gotten a particularly good draw. And even a couple years of drafts have not helped them really improve their offense. They do have Santo as a rookie this year, but pretty much all the best Cubs players are not on the roster as of yet. This one is hit fairly well to right. Clark is underneath it, two-handed grab for the second out.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, number 50.
So that'll bring up Bill Dallin. Dallin, 182. Homer and 4 RBIs so far. First pitch changeup, misses down low. So as I mentioned in the Discord and on here in a couple of broadcasts. So traditionally, I have done just a single game of the week. We sim to the next Sunday on the schedule, and then I do a broadcast from that Sunday. And this season, I'm changing that. We're going to do an American League and a National League game from each Sunday on the schedule as Dallin pops up to end the second. I like getting through seasons at a decent pace, but I don't mind taking a little bit longer here. Like I said, with all the work that I did on the Madden project, I've put in a lot of the work part of what I do here for the Legend Sports universe over the past couple of months. And now I just want to focus on streaming and enjoying the fruits of my labor with these leagues, interacting with all of you, and getting into a nice rhythm as we go through both of those seasons. So I think doing the extra baseball broadcast will also let you kind of get a little bit of a better feel of how the seasons are going. And, excuse me there, I had a cough, I apologize. Andy Van Slyke singles into center to open up the bottom of the second. Just hope a few extra broadcasts will get people a little bit more in tune with the overall season here in the FSBL. So Van Slyke is on. Here's Bob Elliott. Elliott, 483 through these first 8 games. Takes a curveball on the corner at the knees. A borderline pitch at best. And delivers good fastball there on the inside corner. It's 0-2. Good friend Beatles eternally will certainly be thrilled with the Pirates' start to this season. There's a looping shot into right center. That's going to fall. Base hit for Elliott. Runner around second. Pulls in at third. Van Slyke makes it in easily, and it's runners at the corners for the Pirates here in the second as they just continue to get it done in the early going. Here's Manny Sanguillen, 406 out of the game. And the Pirates lead the National League in batting through this first week and a half, 348 entering the game. Sanguillen has 8 RBIs so far. 0-1 pitch. Fastball misses down and in. Sanguillen went 0 for 3 yesterday. 1-1 pitch. Sanguillen lines it into right field. That's a base hit. It's cut off, but the runner come around to score, and once again, the Pirates go first to third. So runners at the corners, a run is in. It's another RBI for Manny Sanguillen, 9th for him on the season. We won't do the stupid, that puts him on a pace score kind of thing. But regardless, it's a base hit. And now here's Jay Bell. Bell batting .345. And the Pirates opened up the season with a 3-game sweep of the 2-time division champion Cardinals in St. Louis. Made a statement right off the bat, then came home, took a pair from the Brewers, before taking the first 3 of this 4-game set. 1-0 pitch, Bell swings and misses at the low outside fastball. It's 1-1. Breaking ball, Bell flies it to right. Easy play. Put away. Throw comes home. Nobody will challenge it. Walt Morin puts it away for the first out. Here's Bill Mazeroski, pretty much the only guy not hitting in this Pirates lineup, .233. No homers, 2 RBIs. Curveball misses down and away. Vance delivers, slider on the inside corner. Wherever you are listening from here, I hope you are enjoying your day, whether you be at home or at work. I know these daytime broadcasts can be a little... Unfortunately, I've been broadcasting at times when I know there aren't a ton of people around, either this mid-afternoon spot or late at night. Admittedly, probably going to start pre-recording some things and airing them at more of a regular time. But I do like doing these live as I am able to. 1-2 the count as Hands works to Mazeroski. Curveball swung on and missed. Down goes Mazeroski for the second out. So that'll turn things over. Here's Jake Stenzel. Stenzel doubled in the first. Ultimately was left stranded. First pitch swinging, fouls the fastball away. Delivery from Hands, that one is fouled back. And Hands is ahead of Stenzel 0-2. From the set, delivers. There's a shot through the hole on the right side. That's an RBI single for Jake Stenzel. Runner will hold at second, but it's 2-0 Pittsburgh with a pair of runs here in inning number 2. So the Pirates can't be cooled off. Nice piece of hitting there by Stenzel, just slapping it through the hole. Again, this Pirates lineup does not have a ton of power. But they're just stringing hit after hit together. Fastball misses down and away. Fred Clark is 0 for 1. He flew out back in the first. One 0 pitch, fly ball to center. Lang is coming on. He's there. Puts it away and the side is retired. But the Pirates strike for a pair, string a few hits together. We'll head to the top of the third here at Forbes Field. Pirates 2, Cubs nothing. Happ, Eckert, and Lang due up for Chicago. Here's Ian Happ. Happ batting .152.
The left fielder, number 8.
And you think of all the great guys the Cubs have had in their history, and you see who they're trotting out there in this lineup now, and just realize what a horrible draw they got initially. I mean, now with Santo, they finally have probably the best player, at least at one position in their history. Oh, 1 pitch, Happ swings and misses. But I mean, no Sandberg, no Billy Williams, no Ernie Banks, no Sammy Sosa. Just a long line. No Hack Wilson. So, lots of great Cubs guys will eventually come to this team, but right now they are fighting against it. Happ goes down swinging there. And Swift K's him for the first out here in the third.
The second baseman, number 18.
But I'll tell you what's amazing, though, is for the Pirates. Again, the Pirates have kind of the same problem. The Pirates, as Glenn Beckert steps in here for the Cubs, Beckert batting .276. The Pirates really didn't get a great draw either. And pitching has always been a Pirates' weakness. But now that their pitching has kind of been surprisingly pulled together, this kind of slash and burn offense that they've got going on. But Stargell's the only really big power threat. Bob Elliott hasn't been. There's 2 outs here in the third. Bill Lang steps in. But the Pirates, if their pitching can hold up, if they get a good offensive draft at some point, Wagner, Pie Traynor, Clemente, Kiner, Paul Wainer, all these great bats that haven't shown up as of yet. The Pirates could evolve to be a very formidable team very quickly. Ground ball there to Elliott. Lang is retired. The Cubs go down meekly. We head to the bottom of the third. Stargell, Beckley, and Van Slyke due up for Pittsburgh. They lead it 2-0. Here's Willie Stargell. Stargell 0 for 1. He struck out in the first.
Number 8.
And if you are unfamiliar with the FSBL, first and most importantly, thank you for tuning in. Giving my channel a listen. I hope you will consider following and subscribing if you have not as of yet. This started with each franchise has a master pool of 100 players. 40 were taken at random for them to start with in year 1. Each season, 4 players from that master list plus a random Negro leaguer join each franchise. So all those guys on that list will ultimately come in. Some may not come until year 4. Some may not come until year 8. So it's going to kind of be a little bit of kind of a random debut walk through baseball history. That one is driven well. Stargell hits this one well to left. Going back, it's going to be a one-hopper off the wall. Happ plays it, gets it in, but Stargell will pull in at second with a leadoff double to open up the bottom of the third. 4th double of the season for Stargell. Hands went away, and Stargell just went along with it. No shot for Ian Happ to make the play out there in left.